Hello everyone, so today I will do a tutorial on how to make this mask, which has a frontal visor for friends of doctors and people who work in the hospitals. There are many models. Some of them take longer to print, approximately twice as long, or around 3 hours and a half to print it completely. So here we have the classic part of the mask, which is the interlayer plastic sheet, which is 200 micron at least. So here you have the little plastic cove, which is a part which you can adjust on top of your head. On the back, you have a scroll wheel, which allows you to tighten or to loosen in function of your head, which allows you to have a perfect fit of the mask. So now I will explain a little bit about the assemble of the mask. So we will need to bend this part. With the hairdryer, you will need to secure this part of the visor. So now let's see what we need. So you will need a pan, a hairdryer, maybe a soldering iron, and if you don't have one, you can replace it by using a lighter and a screwdriver, a cutter, glue. The pieces that need to be printed are these, and the screw block, the scroll wheel, but it is optional, so let's begin. So here are the interlayer plastic sheets, which are 200 microns at least. This is very important. And you will need to cut the angles to make them round and not sharp, so it will hold better onto the mask. Okay, so now we will use the pan for the centering. So it is used to make a curve. So the pan I use is about 12 to 15 centimeters of diameter. Okay, so here we go. You need to place the piece here and heat it with a hairdryer. So the material of the piece is called PLA, which heats fairly quickly at around 70 degrees Celsius. So once it starts to soften up, stop the heating. So as you can see now, it is fairly soft, so just hold it tightly in place using the pan as a guide. And once you're holding it in place, use the hairdryer again for a few seconds to make sure it is well tightened and has its shape. So you will need to do this for all the pieces, for all the white pieces. So here are the ones I did. So we will start with the visor, and it is the trickiest part compared to the other steps. So here you have the small slit where you can put the plastic sheet. You should use the cutter and pass it along the slit to make sure that it is not blocked anywhere. Sometimes it can get a little blocked with the imperfections of the printing, depending on the printer you're using. It is possible that some printers may not be well adjusted, and if this is the case, it will be harder to assemble all the pieces together. So here you will put the sheet in the slit, and it might be a little bit tricky, but you will manage to put the sheet in the slit. Alright, so now to make sure that the sheet doesn't move, you will use the soldering iron and make holes on the black PLA piece and the transparent sheet of at least 200 microns. This is very important. And this will allow to connect the plastic and the PLA that you printed. So mine is not heated yet, but just make holes like so. Just like this. Through the black PLA and through the sheet to make sure they're really well connected together. Okay, so once this is done, we can do the other parts. So here is the back part, and it was printed with a bridge. This is how you call it when you're using the 3D printer. And you will just use the cutter to remove any imperfections, so just as before, but on another piece. So once you've done that, you will just need to assemble the two pieces to the back part, and they're both blocked with this little round central thing, as you can see. So now they cannot move because of the round thing that is sticking out. And it is important that you place those two parts on it to make sure it doesn't move. Now just place the hood and it will clip on the holes on the sides there. We can place it without centering it, but it is better if you center it. It is quite tricky, but don't force on it. You just need to place the hood right on top. And then just one by one, push them. You can hear the sound of it. It will just clip. And then to make sure it is very secure, you can just add a drop of glue on each of the clips, just to make sure it is not moving and it is staying in place. The glue is optional, you don't need to put a drop of glue, but it is just to make sure that it's really secure and not moving. As you can see, I am not using it now because it is fairly secured, but just in case, and to make really sure that it is very strong. So now you can see it is moving. And now, as you can see, we will place the black screw on top of this whole piece. So you really need to make sure that both of them are really centered. Then you will press hard on it to make sure that the screw is well in place. So you will need to press fairly hard. And then, as you can see, it can move. And really don't be afraid to press because this part needs to be really secured. So now that I place the screw, To make sure that it stays in place, I will use a little screw of 10 millimeters of length and 3 millimeters of diameter. This is really to just secure it really, really well. But this part, as I said, is optional. So here on these pieces you have a thicker side and you just need to assemble them. So as you can see, there's thinner and thicker sides. So the thinner sides go with the visor and the thicker side with the white pieces. Now just use your cutter again to clean any imperfections. And now, don't make any mistake, you really need to look and see which side is thicker and thinner and which side goes where. So, like this, just press it in. And just do the same for the other side. So now for the top, just clip both of them. And here we go. So now you have it, and now the final part, which is to assemble the visor. So now really make sure it's on the right way, if not, it was not gonna work. So now just press and clip them, and here you have it. Now you can adjust it on top of your head and behind your head to fit it perfectly. So thank you very much, and here you have it. So now it's your turn to make one.